Well, you can write about the, what, 17 chances that we didn't put in, I guess? I don't know.
Well, starting on that, Coach, your thoughts just on the game itself?
Well, I mean, it's disappointing not to get 3 points at home because you're always trying to take care of business at home. But I thought we were a bit unlucky. I'd have to see the offsides on Kay's goal, and I'm sure it was. But from where I was sitting, I couldn't really tell. But I thought we created, enough good chances to get the win tonight. I guess I was, though, however, really pleased with us defensively. I thought we really shut them down in terms of great opportunities. I think early in the game they had O'Hara getting in a couple times down the flank, created some problems. And then I thought Rodriguez kind of picked up the loose ball in midfield a few times in the first half early where she ran into her back line, and we didn't do a very good job of dealing with her. But once those 2 or 3 chances, we minimized those, I thought overall defensively we were really good. We were good enough to win tonight. So the disappointing part is we didn't get the win. I guess the positive side is we didn't lose. And so, 1-1-1 after 3 games, and we'll keep plugging away.
Questions?
With Mo tweaking her hamstring again this week, you had and Amber being away, of course, as well. You had a bit of a makeshift midfield in there, and brought in Denise to start the second half. How did you feel with those players who haven't had playing time thus far?
Well, I thought, with Amber not being here, and we knew then Candy was probably the next best solution with her size and things. I think you could see she did great in the air for us in there and won a lot of balls. I thought she had a good performance considering I've been playing her all preseason at center back, and then all of a sudden this week we go, oh, by the way, Candy, you're gonna step in central mid again. So I thought I was pleased with her performance. I thought. Then, we thought all week we would have Mo, and yesterday, I guess at training, she kind of set out and was complaining a little bit still about feeling it, and so when we tested her before the game today, she got out early and tried to see if she could go and just felt like she couldn't. So, obviously that changes things, right, an hour and a half before kickoff, so we threw Katie in, although yesterday we prepared her that might be the case. And I think for her first kind of 45 minutes, she's trying to, as a young rookie, trying to feel her way a little bit, and she had some good moments in there. But I thought a little bit defensively, Denise might be a little bit more lively, and with her international experience, and so we made that change at half. And I thought Denise came on and did a nice job for us in the second half. I think she showed sparks of what we've seen. She's clean enough that she can help you keep the ball and kind of keep it circulating. So I was pleased with her performance as well.
Did you like how kind of the attack built throughout the match? Like it seemed slow early on and kind of got it going later.
Yeah, I felt like our build-up play was good. I think the whole game, though, was probably a little too slow. And what I mean by that is when we would shift, a lot of our build-up came out of the back, and when we would shift it from Ellie to Morales' side, and then it was too slow, and their team can adapt and just slide over. And so we talked about that at halftime, trying to speed that movement side to side up a little quicker, and I thought we were a little bit better at it, and the tempo got a little better. But our build-up play I was pretty pleased with overall. I think we still got some work. You can see with the front line, it's still they're great players, but there's still some work to do to find that cohesive group together a little bit. And I thought all of the forwards had their moments, but I think there was some things too that we've got to continue to work with them because they're young and they're still trying to learn what it's going to take here. But I think having said that, we created enough chances that we should have gotten a win today.
We talked a little bit, I think yesterday, about team selection, especially with the forwards. Mm-hmm. And you're still looking for the right combination, and some games some players will sit, others will sit. Yeah. But she starting tonight, was that heavily influenced by the fact that she finished so strongly against Orlando last week? Well,
I've been wanting to find a game I could get her some time from the beginning because I think she deserves it as well. And I think the first game when she came off the bench with Chicago, she did pretty well for us. And then I thought she was probably a bright spot last week coming off the bench against Orlando. So I felt like she really deserved that opportunity tonight. And I thought obviously she was the player of the game, and I thought she played well for us. I'd like to see her get herself to goal a little bit more, but I think overall you can see she's very creative and very comfortable with pressure on her with her back to the goal or running at them. So yeah, I thought she did a good job for us tonight.
I think we all know how good Andressa is, but can you describe how great she was tonight?
Well, I think, I said it in the Chicago game. I thought she bossed the midfield in that game, and I thought tonight she was special You know, again, I mean, she's just so comfortable with pressure. You know, we as coaches, we talk about solving pressure. She's a player that can solve pressure. It just doesn't rattle her to have players around. And, you know, she's good. She can draw fouls as well with her size, and she's smart about that. And, you know, there were a few times that we wanted her to counter a little quicker than she did when we would win it off of their attack. There were a few times I thought we could have gotten her to turn a little quicker and look to counter a little faster. But that's, you know, that's again something that you have to work at, playing in that kind of transition. But overall, I think she can kind of control things in midfield from both teams, to be honest with you.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you guys.